Hey, this is Grillenheimer. I just did a video and I edited and put all my cards and stuff in there, showing some things off and showing off Bruticus and the Combaticons for the first time. And before the video is uploaded, which it hasn't been yet, you're going to notice a few things that I have actually changed. And one is after I completed the video, I changed Vortex, and you can see this on the Brutus's card. That I ended up having 5 options of what you can do when Bruticus is formed, and I changed. And originally I had a thing for when Vortex is left, and then another one when Vortex is KO'd, and then I had something for 2 other characters. Well, I ended up adding something for Blast Off and then changing one of the vortexes to another character or Blast Off or something like that. So, and then I was also realizing that I messed up in the actual video, is that you can only have one stratagem in play at a time with him playing with 25 stars. So arm spin is great to be able to try to do the trick, to be able to get missile the pods. Now I have a complete block on this battle card upgrade. Let's see here. Multi-missile pods. And so with arm spin, if you have any left on Vortex, you can put one on, which may not happen because he's a 4-star character with like 5 health. These guys might go pretty quick. Now, before I adjusted their health down from 40 to 36, they were pretty powerful. When I was trying to test them. I haven't tested them since I've changed all this. But I don't have the stratagems printed out to use. I do not have Bruticus printed out to use yet. So this is all very up in the air. So, but with arm spin, if Vortex, and that's the thing, you can't have 2 stratagems. So arm spin is not going to help out hover mode. The only thing that really with hover mode is that it's going to give Blast Off the helicopter trait in bot mode. So, which is fine. It's a perk. It's not going to do much. And all it's going to be able to do is, so you don't have to change your deck, and you can just simply have another character to put the multi-missile pods on. If Vortex is KO'd, they're still in your deck. You're going through them, and you can have Blast Off in bot mode and put them on him instead. And they can still eventually go on Bruticus if you want. But you don't have arm spin in play because instead you have hover mode in play. So, and I thought about some of this stuff, and when I was going over it in my video, it was like the 3rd or 4th take of trying to put all this together and explain it. And I think they'll do pretty well. So when it comes down to it, you get everybody in bot mode. You have already played your secret action card for him to combine when on the defense. And when he defends, he already has a tough one. If I forgot which character it is in the KO. And that is the challenging part with this Bruticus, is who do you want to get KO'd first, or next or whatever, or who do you want to try to keep out to be able to get a perk from whoever's been who's in the KO'd when the combination happens, to get those certain buffs after he has combined. Again, when he combines, you're on the defense, and then it's your turn. So keeping up with what you've chosen and what's going to be able to happen should be fairly easy. Of course, one of them is going to be able to give one more tough to Bruticus, and you'll already have tough 2, and then bold 2 for your next turn. And if and that's what I need to do. I need to go in and change this secret action and just sort of swap everything. But I think it's okay. I just got everything and then everything else. Which I think it'll be okay, because the normal action cards, do work bottom up. This isn't the normal action card. It's a secret action card. So it's like this or this. So I may just leave it. And so when it comes down to it, it really all depends on what stratagem you want to choose to how to play. I think extra firepower, which I sort of made like a rare. Hover mode is just, maybe I should have made it a common, but I'm showing it as an uncommon. But extra firepower with Brawl might be a good one to use, to where instead of having to swap out or discard a weapon when you have 2 on him and discarding 1 after battle, to use his stratagem. So when Swindle is in play and you do use the Swindle card and you have enough upgrades in your hand, boom, you can, and as long as you have Swindle or Brawl in the right mode, you can get them decked out. And then if you put those 2 weapons on Brawl, they're not going to come off with his stratagem in play. So with the blasters that I picked, and that was another thing, is that another correction in that video. I think it was the Soldier's Blaster is a green pip, and anyway, I said like black and blue, and it was like blue and blue and green, I think, or blue and something else. But yeah, I think that this will be. I like this setup. I think it'll work. It's all about what kind of strategy you want to use with which stratagem you pick. On top of who you want to be in the KO and which choice to take. I did make Swindle half mercenary, but I did not give him a bounty. That's a possibility, to give him a bounty, and I have the room for it too. So I might do that. I just might add that in here too. So that's really all I've got right now. But a lot of neat stuff. I think it's a very challenging combiner to try to use. He's kind of strong, but not too strong. It was just the way I had him originally. They weren't getting beaten. And I'm thinking, I got to do something. And I wasn't, and when I was playing with them, I didn't have Bruticus ready, so I couldn't combine. I was just playing them as regular characters. So I think this will work a lot better. I've gotten some things cleaned up, a few things fixed, and when it's in the Dropbox, it's in the Dropbox, and I can still always change it. I really like how malleable this all is, and these guys have been organic. I haven't really done a lot of planning on these guys. Like I said, I went by the old Transformer Marvel comic abilities for these guys, and it just all worked. They seem to work really well together. Being able to use Onslaught's tap ability and just have someone else attack instead of him. I might do one more thing with Onslaught and let him have stealth when even tapped, to keep him out of harm's way even if he is tapped. So I think I just might do that. No fancy pictures this time around. Just an addendum to the video I've already put out. So I think this is neat. I think that this is going to be pretty fun, pretty challenging. different kind of enigma. And we'll see you next time.